Hi guys, welcome to MWise. This video is about 11 reasons why teenagers experiment with drugs. Watch it till the end because the last point is the most important. Also, hit the subscribe button and keep yourself updated with the latest videos. So there's a common misconception that teenagers who experiment with drugs and alcohol are inherently bad kids. Many parents assume that teenagers experiment because they are rebellious and want to lash out. That may be the reason with a small number of teenagers, but the dangerous trend is not that simple or one-sided. So in order to understand them, you have to put yourself in their shoes and imagine what they are really experiencing. Number 1, most obviously, boredom. One of the most common reasons that teenagers begin experimenting with drugs and alcohol is that they are simply bored and have no deeper interests. They see drugs and alcohol as a pastime to be explored. Try giving your teenager more responsibilities or extracurricular activities to get involved so that they don't have the time to think about substance abuse. Number 2, a bonding experience. Many teenagers, usually around freshman year in high school, are shy and have trouble making friends. We turn to drugs and alcohol to help us feel more confident or to bond with a social group that is known for using these substances, say the teenagers. This isn't the same as direct peer pressure, by the way. It stems from the need to bond and make friends. Encouraging your children to join clubs and sports can help them make friends in a healthy way. Number 3, depression. Some teens turn to drugs and alcohol as a form of escape. When they are sad or depressed, they see these substances as a way to forget and feel happier. Is their attempt to self-medicate. You may see a sullen attitude as just being a teenager, but there may be deeper depression within. Number 4, curiosity. This is the most common one. Curiosity is a natural part of life and teenagers are not immune to the urge. Many teens begin experimenting with drugs and alcohol simply because they are curious and want to know what it feels like. As teenagers, they believe the delusion that they are invincible. Even if they know that drugs are bad, they don't believe that anything bad can actually happen to them. Educating your child on the repercussions of drugs and alcohol abuse may help this. Number 5, weight loss. Female teenagers often turn to harder drugs such as cocaine for a quick way to lose weight. During high school especially, young girls become more body conscious and may become desperate to slim down and attract attention of popular boys in school. These young ladies may also be struggling with co-occurring eating disorders such as anorexia. Educate, and educate them of alternative and more helpful ways. Number 6, stress. During high school, many teenagers are overly stressed with a packed schedule of advanced classes and extracurricular activities. A lack of coping skills can lead them to seek out an artificial method of coping with stress. They can turn to drugs such as marijuana in order to relax. Number 7. Low self-esteem. This again is very, very common and very, very easy to miss. In teenagers, especially between the ages of 14 and 16, low self-esteem due to physical appearance or lack of friends can lead to destructive behavior. The media, bullies, and often family put pressure on teenagers to act and look a certain way. And they lose confidence in themselves if they don't meet those high standards. Drugs and alcohol seem like an easy way to escape this reality. So watch out for teenagers with low self-esteem. Instead of talking negative to them about their appearance or the way they should be, you must instead take measures to enhance their sense of self-worth. 8. Enhanced experiences. Drugs and alcohol are often used to enhance certain experiences. Cocaine is commonly used to enhance energy and focus when they feel like they can't do something on their own and need a little help. Ecstasy can be used for a lack of inhibition and enhance sexual experience. Marijuana and alcohol are often used to relax and be more comfortable in social situations. So if you love them, you need to make sure they fully understand their capabilities and tell them it's not a must for a person to be absolutely perfect at everything. Make them self-reliant as much as possible. Number 9. Peer pressure. They all learn about it and think it won't happen to them. But often the classic tale of peer pressure is the reason they experiment with drugs and alcohol. This peer pressure happens most often between the ages of 16 and 18, when teenagers begin to think everyone else is doing it, so they should too. At a party, after prom, with friends or significant others, these are all common situations in which they feel like they need to join in to be able to fit in. This peer pressure is more obvious than the pressure to make friends and is sometimes instigated by older friends. So if you want to help them, what you need to do is, since way early on, you need to instill this in their head that a lot of people will do a lot of things, some of which will be harmful for you. In that moment, make sure you don't get carried away. Number 10. Now or never. Teenagers often feel a social imperative to experiment and experience all that we can while they're still young. They feel like it is now or never kind of a situation. They have to try drugs now before they become adults and have responsibilities. They feel like if they don't try it now, they will be missing out somehow. They feel like it won't be a big deal if they try everything at once or twice. They think they will never be addicted. So all that needs to be done here is that thought process needs to be questioned and addressed too. Without being rude, of course. Number 11. Genetics. If there is a family history of drug addiction or alcoholism, teenagers may be genetically predisposed to experiment with drugs and alcohol and become addicted. Although poor choices are part of being a teenager, they can't be blamed for their genes, especially if they haven't been educated. If there is a family history of addiction, be honest and open a dialogue about the real risk of substance abuse. Conclusion is that open, healthy, periodic conversations with them. If you make this look like a taboo, forget about them ever internalizing what you said about drug abuse. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment below so that we can make more videos that may interest you. Like, subscribe, and comment.